Oh. Oh man. Where is, there it is. Yo, fluid fetter and Hemizin. Give me a second. I didn't set that up yet. I forgot. Hold on. Give me a second. Give me a second. Is that Kwamba Obsidian? It is, yeah. That is a Kwamba Obsidian. Oh! It fell out. Alright, is that working? Is it good? Yeah, it's good. Okay, hold on. My microphone isn't set up correctly, and the command isn't working either. Everyone's pressing the exclamation complexcon. Give me a second. Stream elements. I forgot. Sorry, I forgot that the microphone is up here and it's not pointing at me correctly. So I'm going to lower this down and somehow 180 this. Like so. There we go. Alright, is that in the frame? Is that in the frame? How far can I move this into? I think that's okay. It's a little bit in the frame. There we go. Forgot to set up the. I forgot to set up two things. Well, okay, more than two things. Go to my dashboard. I have to set up that command really quick. This microphone. It's not pointing at me correctly. Point that downwards. Okay. Now the audio should be a little bit better, right? Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. Okay, good. We also need some music in here. Sunday jazz. And I need to set up that command. Other chatbot chat commands. Oh god, it's pretty loud. Is that sound loud? I think it's pretty loud, right? Let's see. Adjust volume. Oh shit. Where is it? It's hard working with like multiple monitors because I have to peek over there, make sure that that's correct. I want to turn the volume down though. Turn that down a little bit. It's a little bit loud. Okay. And then I want to make one command that's about complexcon. So I'm going to add a custom command. Exclamation complexcon. And then help send me to complex to expensive ass expensive. Expensive ass. Oh my god. There we go. complexcon. Oh, maybe I should show you guys this. There we go. Help send me to expensive ass complexcon. And then the donation or tip or whatever. Tip. That's not it. Where's my tip page? Isn't it like streamelements.com/JohnSFTip or something? Yo, X, it's Callie. What's up? Pornhub sponsorship coming? You're a cool camera guy. Like, for real. How do switch cameras? Yeah, I use my feet. My friend always says camera 1, camera 2 when he does his. That's like a scuffed way. I mean, it's not scuffed. That's an advanced way to do it, but I don't like the effect. Because basically what it seems, it's like not... I've seen that before. There's a voice command that you can do so that you can change the cameras. But then it requires you to like talk to a robot, which is fucking whack. Like I gotta talk to a robot? Where's my page? I'll show you how I do it. Just give me 1 second. John SF. I'll show you how I do it. I'll reveal my secret. Just let me find my tipping page so I can get this command working. And then I need to get the chat up on the back also, on the back television. Where is it? Where is it? Do I have like a donation? Here it is. streamelements.com/JohnSF/tip. Okay. Activate command. Can you guys see this? This is not bright enough, right? So basically, I'm trying to go to complexcon tomorrow, but I can't really afford I can't really afford the ticket. The ticket is $80. It's really expensive. So if you guys want to see me stream at complexcon, I would be very gracious for any donations. The ticket's like $80. They have it voice activated? Yeah. Okay, so let me show you guys how I do it. Basically, what's the best way to show you this? Basically, on the floor, there is a fighting game controller, and it's kind of hard for me to take it out without like... I can do it, I can do it. So basically what I do is I mapped... This is a fighting game controller. And what I did was I mapped the directions to hotkeys, and the hotkeys will switch the scene. So all I have to do is use my foot, and I just like have to press a direction. So if I go here, it'll be up here. And if I turn left, it'll be over here. Hi. And if I turn right, it'll be over here. And back here, and then like that. So it's pretty, it was a simple way for me to do it because, I mean, basically the concept is like using foot pedals, but I didn't want to buy foot pedals because I already have like controllers and stuff. So yeah, that's what I've used. And then so I just put it here on the floor underneath my desk. There we go. So yeah, that's the concept. All right, give me 1 second. This thing keeps like tilting the wrong way. I don't know why this does this. Can this shit not tilt? Okay, there we go. And then I need to set this one up. Go to Opera. There we go. All right, cool. So I hope that kind of answered your question about that. First time viewer, Susu Ryder. What's up? Welcome to the stream. Oh, does the command not work? I think I said it right. Complexcon. Oh, it doesn't work. Oh, I spelled it wrong. That's why. Complex. There's a missing an X. There you go. Now it should work, right? complexcon. There we go. Now I got it to work. Perfect. All right, chat. Welcome to the stream. This is twitch.tv/JohnSF. I'm an IRL streamer based out of Los Angeles, California. Let me switch these windows really quick. There we go. Now I can read it. Amaranth got 125K for her NFT. What is her NFT? I wish I got 100. You use $200 controller for switching cameras? Yeah, is it $200 controller? So who was asking me about the controller? Someone said if it's good. What's up, Nick Stoic? Also, good morning from Japan. Konnichiwa. Pobo Mojo. Oh, it said Pobo Mojo asked me about the controller. What happens if you do? Sure, you can. It'll just switch all the screens and stuff like that. You can even hotkey the buttons, but that controller, the Quamba, is probably my favorite controller out of all the controllers that I have, and I have a lot. You can't see it, but I oh. What? Nisa Cole just tipped $100. What the? This is supposed to change to the complexcon thing. How come there wasn't any sound? What the? Is there batteries in here? What? Where's the John ending stream now? Yeah, game over. Alright, thanks guys. I just wanted to raise money. Damn, $100. This is a Cole. Holy crap. $100? Why the dude, this controller doesn't work. I can't raise the volume. Oh shit. How do I do this? Check out Crosby Studios when you go. What is Crosby Studios? Hey, there's supposed to be an alert, but the audio is not fucking working. Or like this remote doesn't work. Holy crap. Nisa Cole with the $100. I can't do the alerts. I can't change the volume of this. This is the Samsung, right? Get some. I have batteries. Dude, batteries these batteries for remotes don't die that fast because it's just a remote and you barely use it. Oh, ow, I hit my head. I barely use any okay, hold on. Let me yo, Nisa Cole, thank you so much. 310 Odyssey, what's up? Oh shit, print her name on the coat. Yeah, I should. Let me switch these batteries out really quick. There it is. Okay. And then can we get that alert back up? Where's that alert? Activity feed. It's this one. Filter. Tips. Oh wait, I think I know why. This is really low.
Get the tickets.
Oh, it was this remote. That's why. I was using the wrong remote. Alright, now that's pretty fucking loud. Are you going with Rec? I don't plan to. Is he gonna go? I'm down to meet him if he's gonna go. I was gonna go today, but I didn't have any money to buy the ticket. Oh shit! Lisa Cole with the $100 donation. Holy shit! This is for you, Nisa Cole. I'm gonna pop open a bottle. Can I even pop open a bottle with my hand? I can't. I need a bottle opener. Nisa Cole, thank you so much for the donation. What the fuck? Pop this open. Thank you. One shot completed my donation goal for today. Now we can go make content at complexcon. Thank you so much. This is for you. Oh, oh, I made a mess. I made a mess. Oh, there's like shit everywhere now. Oh. I should really change the... This camera is at like 60 FPS and all my other cameras are at 24. So the frame rate on this one looks a lot like more weird. Or more advanced. Okay, let's hold on, let me put all this shit back. And thank you so much. We're gonna go to fucking complexcon tomorrow now. Yes! Awesome. I was watching Nest stream, twitch.tv/nezst, and he got a 2-day pass there. And I've been like debating on whether or not I want to go there for like a while. Like I've been the last year, that was in 2019, and then I went 2 times before that, 2018 and I think 2017. I don't remember, but I just remember thinking like, oh, this place is so overpriced and like you just have to wait in line, so it's not really worth like going here. And then the ticket is super expensive. It's like $80 just for the ticket. But I was watching Nest stream and I was thinking to myself like, wow, this looks so fucking fun, and he's getting like all this free stuff, so I was like, oh, now I want to go. But I didn't have enough money. But thanks, Nisa Cole, for the $100. Now I can afford to make content there. There's supposed to be like a little ticker here. My friend was setting up there. Oh, okay, cool. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. To celebrate reaching our donation goal, thanks to Nisa Cole. This is for you. And today, what I'm going to do is I have some Korean barbecue that right before the stream I went to the Korean market. Actually, I was gonna do an IRL stream today, but like I was too late on making a move and figuring out what to do, so I ended up just like spending too much time on thinking of what to do, and now it got too late. So I brought some let me zoom in on this. There you go. I bought some Korean lettuce wraps with Korean pork belly. This is samgyeopsal. It was only like $8. It wasn't expensive. And I bought some Korean beer. This is Tara from Korea. It's pretty cheap. It's like $9 for the whole 6-pack. So it was the cheapest beer there. But it's pretty good. It reminds me of like Heineken, but like a cheap version of Heineken. Alright. And then I also have some unboxings over there. I don't know if you can see that, but on the left side of the screen, over here, there's a whole box of unboxings of gear that I got. So this is where all my money went to. So we'll do an unboxing. Actually, I want to do one unboxing before I do the food. Let's do one unboxing, and it's the one that I'm most excited about. And I'll show you guys about that right now, and then we'll get into the food. Are you cooking it? Yeah, so I'm gonna bring out like a grill and like a burner. I'm stuck at home. Sup, John? Which restaurant are you at? I'm at my home. Had an interview today. Oh shit. Smokeless grill. Oh, you know what? I should open the window. Let's set up the food first, and then while this is cooking, I'm gonna do one unboxing, and then I want to show you guys, and then we'll eat, and that's how this is gonna work out. So, give me a second. Oops. Let me pick that up really quick. There you go. You can't tell your room looks different, really? So, oh yeah, before I really get into this, maybe I should rinse this really quick. This thing's kind of dirty. Let me rinse this really quick. And before I really get into this, I should put Nisa Cole's name on the coat. Alright, I rinsed this first, and let me get the coat. I tripped on something. Alright, here's the coat. I got the coat. Let's warm up the grill really quick, and then while this is going, I'll put Nisa Cole's name on here. Anyways, how are you guys doing, chat? Welcome to the stream. We're gonna have a chill stream today. What's the word? I was procrastinating too much on getting the stream started. I was gonna do an IRL stream outside today. There were a couple events. One was like this Long Beach event happening at, oh, I need the little cup for the fat. There was this event in Long Beach happening, which was called like the Festival of Flight, that I was thinking about going. But by the time I was ready to go, it was like, it was gonna close in like an hour. So I decided like, oh, I gotta find something else to do. And I ended up not being able to find anything. Okay, here we go. Let's turn on the fire. Here. Woo! Heat this guy up. Put the lid on there, and then we'll warm it up a little bit. And then we'll have this and this. And while this is warming up, let's put Nisa Cole's name on the coat. Thanks again, Nisa Cole, for the donation. Very generous. Nisa_K. We're gonna put it right in the front, because that was a big one. Maybe I should put her on the right side, because that's like, I haven't put anyone on this side yet. So we're gonna put her up there. These are where the big donators go. Right here. Nisa_Kole. Yeah! Oh, the lapel is kind of blocking it. There you go. Thank you! Because of your generous donation, we can make content tomorrow. That's you. on my lab coat. Yeah. I got the Gotham Smokeless Steel one. Is that one good? Or am I? I don't know. All right, let me open the window real quick. Oops. And then we gotta pull all this stuff out. I feel like this lens is autofocusing too much on the grill, and since the grill is in front of me, it will look a little bit weird, or it's like it's not focused on my face. But I don't know how to set the focus to something else. All right, let's pop some of these on here. Korean barbecue. Oh, I gotta get the little fat thingy. Ooh! Ooh! How many slices? 3? We'll put 3 on for now. 3, maybe 4. We'll put 4 on. 3's fine. 3's fine. 3's fine. Yeah. Yeah, it's not focusing on my face really. Too close. There we go. That's a bit better. It looks so bright too. Yeah, maybe I need to reduce this one. There we go. That's a little bit better. Yeah. Nice. Let me get a little cup for the fat. There we go. And I kind of want to wash my hands really quick. I also want to change the music. Let's change the music. Music sucks. November jazz. Relaxing PS1 music? Oh, here we go. Alright. So what we got here, chat, I have some lettuce wraps. And it comes with Korean paste. Korean paste right here. And I think there's like onions and stuff in here too, so we could put that onto the grill. Yeah, there's some onions. It says here lettuce, soybean paste, green cabbage. And there's some onions in here as well. Anyways, what's up with you guys today, chat? You guys having a good Sunday? Or Saturday? Today's Saturday, right? Yeah, this is pork. Pork belly. Needs a little bit more time. I think I want to put some sesame oil. Let me get some sesame oil real quick. And also some salt. Okay, I don't think I have sesame oil. I just have salt. Well, salt is good enough, I suppose. Yeah, Excelsic. And Babones, what's up? Oh, I need a tongs. That's what I needed. Let me grab some tongs. And let me turn on this fan so that the smoke goes away. Alright. I feel like my smoke detectors are gonna go off. So I'm just gonna turn on the air conditioning. Alright. Ooh! Look at that! Woo! Oh, I need scissors too. We need to cut it. Damn, I forgot a lot of stuff. Let me grab some scissors. Look at that, dude. Nice. Should I change the order of this stuff so that I can't really see it on this side, huh? And this looks so dark for whatever reason. Alright, maybe this is okay, because if I put this over there, it'll be too high, I feel like. I want to make this a little bit closer for the cameras. Yeah, it's too high, so it's not gonna work. I guess this is the best place to put it. Oops. Is the pork like bacon? If you cook it too long, it'll be kind of like bacon, yeah. But it's more thick bacon, so it's a little bit different. So I don't know if you guys can see this very well, but that's kind of what it looks like. Let's zoom in a little bit on that. And let me cut it. No perilla leaves? No, I don't have perilla leaves. I only got like whatever was in this pack. So I just picked out some. I picked out the pork belly, and I just picked out the that little like lettuce pack. So it doesn't have stuff like that in there. But it's almost. This is almost done. Nice. Do you guys have Doge? Doge? Like Dogecoin? Anyways, what's up everyone? Welcome to the stream chat. This is my scuffed Korean barbecue mukbang. I don't like this music either. How about this? This is too chill. Let me get some a little bit more exciting music. Like some cafe. How about some, what is that called? Not, damn, I forgot what the jazz is called. Jazz. Whatever. Dude, this chair keeps going down. Oh shit! It should be ready. It's hot, or it's like it's getting overcooked. Some of these are getting burnt. Ooh. Okay. Let's try some. So this is how you make a lettuce wrap. We're gonna take a decently sized lettuce, maybe this size. Put some of this pork belly on there like that. Oh yeah, it's overcooked. Maybe just like that. And some of this pepper paste like this. And I think that's good enough. Cheers. This is what we got. Ooh, cheers. This is the first meal that I'm eating today that wasn't cereal. Mmm. Mmm. Get some more. Mmm. Yeah. There we go. Where's the sesame oil and pepper? So I thought I had sesame oil, but I guess I ran out. So I don't have sesame oil. I just looked right before this. But yeah, sesame oil and salt would be pretty good. I guess I ran out. Eagle X No says, I want to start Twitch streaming, but I don't know how. I could probably help you. Where do you need help at? Musical enjoy, thank you. Will Amaranth boost Ginny stuff? Oh, I don't know. Are you living off cereal? I have cereal in the morning. Dude, there's something wrong with this chair. It keeps getting smaller. Let me change this chair real quick. There you go. Alright, that's a little bit better. That chair kept like going down for some reason. I don't know why I was doing that. This is a little bit high though, but I guess it's okay. Yo, I stay high, what's up? And the I love sex. Okay, so if you said you want to get into Twitch streaming but don't know how. Basically, all you really need to do is get a webcam, and I mean it depends on what you want to stream, but if you want to stream games, I would imagine if you want to stream games, just get a webcam. And the basic part is just download OBS and have a microphone. Usually webcams have built-in microphones. And then just connect it to your stream. Just log in to OBS and you'll be able to stream. But I guess it really depends on what you want to stream. If you want to do IRL, it's totally different. But the easy part is if you want to do games, and if you have computer games, you can just do that. I just realized they didn't give me the Jinzo hoodie. Uh-oh. Did they give you a different hoodie? Uh-oh. That's all John has, webcam. I have way more than a webcam, but... What's up, Ness? Hey, I was watching your stream, dude. That shit looks so fun. I was very reluctant to go to complexcon this year because all the past years have been like... The only real reason I went there was because there was a brand that I really liked. Like last year there was Tokyo Vitamin. And I really wanted something from Tokyo Vitamin. But like this year there wasn't anything I really wanted except for like the Pleasures Crocs. But yeah, thanks for getting that for me. And I want to get the slides too. Oh, damn. What's up, expired sandwich? What's up? Does it look so good? Does it look good? Can you guys see? This is what I got going on right now. Pork belly, some lettuce, and the grill. And some beer. I want to get the Yu-Gi-Oh merch and free promo card pack. Yeah, maybe we can get that free promo card pack tomorrow. Hey, Ness, what do you think, like, okay, if you go there and you tell them, like, hey, this is not the hoodie that I wanted, and you guys gave me the wrong one, what if they're like, oh, we can't do anything because we can't verify? Maybe you can show them the VOD where you asked for the Jinzo hoodie. I have proof. But yeah, thanks to Nisa Cole for sponsoring our trip tomorrow, our ticket to go to complexcon. Very much appreciated. Put some salt on this. Oh, okay. While this is cooking, I want to do one unboxing of something that I got, and I want to show you guys. This is I have a whole stack of stuff right here. This thing right here. But one of these I'm really excited about, and it's this one. Let me show you guys what this is. So I'm gonna unbox the rest of those in a bit after the mukbang, but there's one that I want to show you, and it's this one right here. This is the one. This is the one thing that I'm very excited about. I don't know how to open this shit. Damn, I'm combining two content. Unboxing and mukbang. So here it is. I bought the Moment Cinebloom camera filter. Is this not focusing correctly? This is the 10% 67mm Cinebloom diffusion filter. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about this. I hope that it can fit on this lens, but if it doesn't work, I'll show you on the 67mm one. But this is so this is a lens diffusion filter. Ooh, it looks like makeup. Comes in this really nice little makeup looking case, and it pops open. And ooh, there's a little napkin thing, little cloth. And it's this right here. Ooh, look at this. Basically, what this does is it embellishes the halation of light. And you can't really tell like what it looks like right now, but I'll apply it after I flip some meat before this gets overcooked. Okay, I'm gonna flip this over. What time do you want to meet up tomorrow? Maybe I'll probably be there around 12-ish. Maybe noon. So, let me show you guys what this looks like. Let's try this one, because this is the right size. So, keep in mind what things look like right now. And what this is going to do is going to kind of make the halation of the light a little bit more exaggerated. So, I'm going to put this on this lens. See how everything looks right now? I think the light's pretty crazy right now, but you know, it's not good. And then we're gonna put this on. Take a look. It doesn't really do anything. wait, still up. Okay. Supposed to have worked, right? Maybe let me. Like that. So this is supposed to make the light look a little bit more like spread out. Oh, there you go. You can see it if the light is directly into the light. So you can see this, the flash, not the flash, the light on my camera. You can see how the space is really wide, like that big. So that's what basically this does. So, I don't know if you can tell very well. So I got 2 of these. They were on sale on Amazon. Let me turn down the lights on some of these. Maybe it'll look a little bit better if I turn this down. I'll get there around 1. I love it when you ooh. Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad you like that. What's this up? Jen sucks. I had Korean barbecue there. Jen used to be pretty good, but yeah, I don't really like the direction that Jen went to. Because Jen's really like, they tried to put it in like Jen used to be good. And it was a good deal, and they had a lot of different varieties of food. And it wasn't too expensive. And the interior, the thing that I didn't really like was the interior was, it seemed like a club or something like that. It was a little too crazy. But, yeah, I heard now Jen's kind of whack. Okay, maybe this will work. Let me turn down the brightness of these. So I don't know if this really makes any difference. Probably you can't really tell very well because the lighting is not very good on this camera. But maybe I'll try it on that one later. But I'm really excited to use this kind of lens filter. It's becoming Americanized now. Yeah, I agree. Jen is like a club, as opposed to like a restaurant. It's too crazy. I have pork belly, but they're frozen. I don't know. Alright, let's make another one. Three in this guy. Ooh. Put some of that in there. Oh yeah. Some onions. What I did was I put the onions nearby the end, and so the fat kind of drips down towards here, and it cooks the onions in the fat of the pork belly. That's a high-level strat. Definitely not for the eyes of the vegan. If you're vegan, cover your eyes. There we go. Take a look at that. Yo. Cheers. Setup is well done. Thank you. John, you have the nicest lighting on Twitch. I appreciate that. Mmm. I need some garlic. I definitely spend a lot of money on lighting. So, I hope that I have good lighting. In terms of lighting, how I have it is I have this big ass softbox right here, right in the middle, but also I have lighting this spotlight that's pointing at my ceiling. So what that does is it creates this like downcast light coming from the top because I don't have light actually on the ceiling. So it illuminates my head a little bit. Even though it's kind of out of frame, but that's what that does. Hey, Selena Gomez, what's up? Can vegan eat onion cooked on pork fat? No. I can't eat anything that's made involving animal products. Or like wear animal products either. Like vegan leather and stuff. Let's turn this music up. There we go. Alright, chat. What are you guys up to this weekend? Anything fun happening? I think I should still have this up. Maybe. There we go. So today I was planning to go to this event called the Festival of Flight in Long Beach, and it was like this event that was in the it was in like this airport area. Maybe it was the Long Beach airport. And so they closed off the airport and you could go onto the tarmac, and they had food vendors, and you can go into a lot of the airplanes and like check them out and stuff. So it was like an event that was celebrating aviation. That was like the event that I was going to go, but I ended up like finding out that it was only from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. And by the time I was ready to go, it was already 3. So I was like, uh-oh, I'm running out of time. And so I decided just to cancel it. And I couldn't find like other content to do, so I decided like it was already becoming pretty late, like the sun was going down at 6, so I was like, oh, let me just grab some mukbang food and we'll just hang out here. Working on art projects? Whoa. What kind of art projects? NFTs? Art projects. Whoa. Hi John, chill vibes on the stream. Thank you. No, I like these chill vibe streams, but I feel like the chill streams, they don't really bring in a lot of viewers. So I have to go outside and do like IRL streams. A little bit more high energy. But I do know that there are a lot of streamers that have like chill streams and they're pretty successful, so I kind of want to do that too. My grandpa is retired pilot for Philippine Airlines. Oh shit. Yeah, Philippine Airlines. The last time I flew on the Philippine Airlines was like when I was super young, like a kid. I went to the Philippines like 2 or 3 times when I was really young. I haven't been back since then. Maybe the last time I went back to the Philippines was like, I want to say I was like 10 or something. You know about Philippine Airlines? Yeah, of course. I flew it, I want to say 2 times. And then they always give you like free stuff. Like slippers and like eye masks and shit. And then at that time when I flew, it was a long time ago, so the airplane was one of those like double-decker airplanes. It had 2 levels. It had the main level and like a low. It had a main level and an upstairs level. That was pretty interesting. I think that was the last time I ever flew on a plane like that. Do you plan on going back anytime to the Philippines? Probably not, no. I'm not really close to any family that I had in the Philippines. I'm not really close to a lot of family. Even the family that I have here in America, I'm not really that close to. But yeah, I don't plan to go back anytime soon. I guess it would kind of be cool to go there for a vacation. Even my parents don't like going to the Philippines. My parents really dislike how hot it is and dirty. So they don't want to go to the Philippines, so they don't often go. But sometimes they do because maybe one of our relatives passed away or something, so they go there to visit, or they just passing on the way to something else. There was one thing about one of my, I think it was my grandma. She had a property in the Philippines. So they were trying to figure out what to do with the property, like they were selling it or something like that, so they had to go. But yeah, I don't know about you guys, if you guys ever been to the Philippines, but when I was there, I was really young, so I couldn't really do anything there. I could only just stay with my family, and it was like really hot and humid outside, so it was really gross. I didn't like going there. And hey Alfredo, I went when I was 2. I remember I was there, and in front of my aunt's house, there's like so many bugs. They have like lizards and stuff. So it's like a very common thing that lizards will like crawl up the wall inside people's houses. And so if you see that, like what my family does is they have just like this rubber band. So they put a rubber band and they just try to like flick the rubber band to hit the lizard off the wall. So when I was in the street one time, I saw a dead lizard. It was dead. And there were so many different bugs that were like eating at the dead lizard's body. It was so gross. It was fucking disgusting. Like, there was like spiders and ants and flies. They're all having Thanksgiving dinner on this lizard's body. It was so disgusting. I gotta use a tabo. Yeah, dude, the tabo system. Okay, guys, if you guys don't know what a tabo is it's like it's a bucket that you put besides in the bathroom next to the toilet. So what you do is, the way that they flush. Well, first of all, they use the tabo to like wipe their wash their butthole after you poo. So it's kind of like a scuff bidet. So after you use the tabo to like clean your butt out. And then the other thing is that their toilets don't flush the same way that our toilets do. Like, we have a lever, and the lever like unlocks that little buoy or whatever, and then the water goes through. All the, toilet science happens. But for whatever reason, the toilets don't flush that well in the Philippines. So what they do is you have to like fill up this bucket of water, and then you have to pour the bucket of water into the toilet bowl in a way that it induces the flushing mechanism of the toilet. And I hella don't know how to get it to work, but I remember I was like taking a shit in the Philippines, and I did not know how to flush the toilet. So I was just adding water to like this bowl of liquid that had my piss and my poo in it. So it was just like getting bigger and bigger. I didn't know how to do it, but I think you have to do it in a way where you violently throw the water into the toilet so that the vortex works or whatever. I don't know. The air goes through. I don't know how to fucking do it. It's so fucking hard. I don't know how to do it though. Oh my god, add 2 of 8, and I was really interested in the Tavo. Oh damn, you got hit by an ad. It's, yeah, there's a minute 30 left on the ads. Oh shit. Maybe I should like have a... I should induce the ads myself. I'm not used to running the ads. Surprised you're not grossed out by talking about this while eating. Yeah, no, I'm not really like a... I'm not that type that you know, I lose my appetite when something gross happens. I mean, at least like we were talking about it figuratively, and so it's not that bad. Like, it's not actually happening in front of me. Okay, but I could tell you guys another story. There was the one time when me and my friends went to Japan for the first time, so we did not really know what to do, right? Okay, here's a story. Me and my friends were in high school. I was maybe like 19 at the time, 20 or whatever the legal drinking age is to drink in Japan was. I don't remember how old I was. Is basically what I'm trying to say. But I was pretty young. It was the first time I was in Japan, and me and my friends were doing all the tourist stuff, and we went to Tokyo Tower, right? And on the base level of the Tokyo Tower, we did the whole thing where we went up and we looked it down, and then we were like, okay, we should go eat now, right? So on the base level, there's like Japanese restaurants, of course, but there was one restaurant which was like a Chinese restaurant run by Chinese people. And the one thing that they had that was interesting to us, I mean, it was already kind of sketched that we were getting Chinese food in Japan, but the one thing that it had was unlimited beer for $15. So we were like, all right, let's get all you can drink beer, and then we'll eat this Chinese food or whatever. So we sat down, we all got one beer, we got the Chinese food, so we were eating the Chinese food, right? It was like a buffet, basically, Chinese buffet. And there was a group next to us, and they were in Japanese. I want to say either they were Chinese or Mongolian or something like that. Not a group, they were a couple, one guy and one girl. They were sitting on the next table down from us, right? So they were eating. While we were eating, we were enjoying our beer. And keep in mind, I was like on the young side still. And we were drinking. And then suddenly, like we were eating the food too, and the food wasn't very good. Suddenly, the couple to our right, the lady who was eating, like, she suddenly starts to like gag, like, oh, and then she just throws up, like, on her plate where the food was. And we can see it in the corner of our eye. We just see it. This lady just regurgitate all the food that she had onto her plate. All the food that was like from the buffet. And we were there too. And we were just like, dude, we were on our first round. And albeit the food wasn't good, but she just threw up all the food that she ate. And then after that, we were like, all right, we need to get the fuck out of here. We only had one beer and one round of food. But we were all grossed out. And the food wasn't good either. The food was not good. So we were just like, all right, I think it's time for us to go. Time for us to hit the dusty trail. So that happened like in person. If it happened in person, then you know, maybe I'll be more affected by how gross it is. But if we're just telling stories. Oh, I have another story. I have another story. Okay, so this one's not about eating, but it's related. It's kind of related. Okay. So when I was in Korea, I was a part of the international program that they had in Korea. And we were doing a field trip, okay? We were doing a field trip. So I forgot where we were going, but we were in the back of this bus. And there was a lot of us on the bus, like 50, 60 of us on this bus, right? And everyone was sitting like, you could sit 2 people per row. I think it was 2 or 3 per row. And then in the back, it could seat like 5 or 6 people, right? So I was sitting in the very back, the end of the bus. And we were all like telling stories, right? And there was a girl sitting to my left, and all my friends, we were all sitting together. There was one girl to my left, and there was a guy in the next row. He was telling a story of the time that he and his friends were hiking this mountain, right? They were hiking this mountain, and one of his friends was feeling sick, maybe due to the like just the physical intenseness of walking up the hill, plus maybe some altitude sickness. Anyways, he was feeling sick, and the story goes that my friend is telling me. Keep in mind, we're in the back seat of this bus. He goes, yeah, my friend couldn't hold it anymore, and he just shit his pants. So he pooed on himself while climbing the mountain, right? While hiking the mountain. And then so he's telling the story, right? And the girl to my left, she's just like so grossed out by the story that she's like visually like, oh man. And then she just turns her head to the right. I was sitting to her right. And then she just like that. She just throws up on me. And all her throw up goes on my arm and my side. And I'm just like, oh my god, like, are you okay? And there's just this vomit on my arm, my left arm. And then we're like, hey, stop the bus, we need to stop. So then this bus, like, finds somewhere to, like, go into the shoulder. Wherever we were going. We were on the way to this fucking, I don't know, this field trip. And then my friend goes like, damn, there was a story that bad? So I got out, we got some like water bottles that we had. I just like washed my arm off, maybe with some towel and stuff like that. And then when we got back on the bus, we just made sure she was okay. When we got back on the bus, we sat in like different seats. I think I went to the back again. And then she like sat somewhere else. And anyways, the rest of the program, not even just that day, but the rest of the entire program, she did not talk to me at all. I think she was super embarrassed that that happened. But yeah, I was kind of mad. I wasn't mad towards her, but I had like a bad attitude because I was like, dude, this girl just fucking threw up on me. I forgot what her name was. I should have mentioned that the guy that was telling the story about his friend who shit himself while they were climbing the mountain, he was from London or something. He was from the UK, so he had an accent while he was telling the story. And I think the girl said something like, it was a combination of the story and sitting in the back of the bus that got her sick. And I could tell, like when she was visually like looking like she was getting sick, she was trying to hold back the vomit from coming out of her mouth. She was trucking that shit. She really did not want to throw up. And then when she decided that she has to throw up, she didn't know where to throw up. Turned her eyes, saw me, man, I was pissed. This is to her. Yeah, only gumbo, what's up? Yeah, this is the same apartment. I just kind of changed the way it is. So, usually I stream on the right of this screen, where my backdrop setup is, but I'm streaming in front of my TV this time. Just so I can have this backdrop set up. So anyways, cheers to that girl and that guy from London and that Korean program. Thanks for throwing up on me. That was in 2012 or 2013, one of those years. That was a long time ago. Wow. What's up, Irvin? I was pissed about all the vomit. Takes a huge bite. Yeah, see, I'm not really affected that much by like gross stuff when it comes to eating. Unless someone is like throwing up or like taking a shit like right next to me while I'm eating, I could like visually see or smell it. I think the smell is worse than the seeing it. The smell is definitely more of an effect. But just telling the story is like not that bad. If it's just a story, it's not a big deal. Anyways, do you guys have anything that affects you like that? Do you guys have any stories? I think the last time I ever threw up, I'm surprised you didn't puke after that. Yeah, I didn't puke. I'm pretty decent at like holding my stuff in. There's been some times where I had to throw up, but that's like when I get really drunk, I think. Like super drunk. The last time I threw up was when we went to Vegas for Jake's birthday. And we went to this club. And then I think I drank like... Vic wasn't there, right? Vic, you weren't there. But we went to this club. And then I think I drank like 4 drinks. And they were all like mixed drinks. And I drank a beer. And I was passing out in the casino while everyone was gambling. And I was like, dude, fuck gambling. Like, I'm the type of person that if I drink, I have to be active. So once we're like no longer active, then I get tired, I get sleepy. So I was like, all right, I'm passing out. I'm gonna go back to the hotel. I'll see you guys later. And I was hella drunk, like passing out, like sleeping. And they're like, yeah, man, go. And like no one was helping me, except for Emily. She like walked me to like the entrance, and then she left. And then so I was just at the entrance, and I had to call an Uber. So I called the Uber with my phone while I was hella drunk. And I had to wait like 10 minutes for the Uber to come. And while I was waiting, I could feel it in my stomach. I was like, uh-oh, the alcohol is fighting back. I could feel it. So I'm like, okay, can I keep it down? Can I keep it down? And I'm like breathing like... My face is like surly, you know, it's like red, my eyes are like rolling around, I'm going crazy, right? But I could feel it. And then so I was like, okay, where's the trash? And there was like a trash in the entrance. It wasn't on the outside of the hotel. And the, you know, I think, where were we? We were in the Wynn or some shit, whatever we were in the MGM Grand. So I was like, okay, where's the trash? I found the trash, and I was standing on top of the trash, and I was just looking into the trash. My eyes were zoning. I could see the bottom of the trash, and I was like, all right, here it is. Start spitting. I just throw up. And I think luckily there was no one around me to see me throw up, but I knew for sure there was like a camera. So I just like threw up, and it comes out all like liquidy, going into this trash can. And I'm like wearing a cowboy hat at the time too, and then so I get some splash damage on my clothes and my bag, but I'm like hella drunk, so I don't give a fuck. And then round 2, more liquid comes out. I feel way better, and then eventually my Uber comes, and then I'm like falling asleep in the back of the Uber. This guy's taking me back to my hotel. I stayed at the Bally's, and then I think I forget. I'm like hella drunk, so I don't want to seem like I'm drunk to this guy, right? I also don't have a mask. It's like a rule to have a mask. And so I'm just trying not to be like weird and like throw up in his car or anything like that. So I'm just like passing out in the back of his car. He finally arrives. And I'm like, hey man, thank you. I appreciate it. And I leave. And then as I'm walking to my room, I went up the elevator. I realized I left my cowboy hat in the back of his car. And I'm like, fuck. So the next day, I try to. Fortunately, there's like a program on Uber that you could spend like $15 to contact the guy that was your Uber to tell them that you left something. So I called him and I was like, hey, I forgot my hat. And he's like, oh yeah, I have it. I realize it. And so the next day we like found a place to meet up and he gave me my hat back. That was the story. I live in Vegas. Barf challenge? Oh. Yeah. I think the last time that I threw up before that was like I was living in Korea. I don't think I ever got that drunk since I was in Korea. And usually, I don't throw up. I think it depends on what I drink or eat, I guess. So at that time, I had so many different like types of alcohol. So it was like so gross for me. There was splash damage on the hat. No, the splash damage happened when I was like standing and in front of this trash can. So the splash damage happened on my, like, I think it was like either on my pants or my bag, something like that. The hat was on my head, so there couldn't be splash damage off of that. AoE of effect. He realized he was waiting for the $15. Yeah, but I think it cost him more money to like get the like drive back to me. I mean, not more money, but it cost them more to like find the time and also a place to like drive out to me. So I think the $15 is just like a courtesy. It's not even that. It's not a lot of money that they make to return my hat to them. Yeah, I have a lot of cabbage. Or lettuce or whatever. When I was living in Korea, there were 5 times that I threw up. And I realized each of the times that I threw up when I was living in Korea, it was because I was drinking this one drink. And it's a traditional Korean alcohol called makgeolli. And it's kind of like a rice wine. It's a milky rice wine. And I don't really like it. Like, the taste is kind of weird. I mean, it's not like a super bad taste, but it's just the way it makes me feel. I guess I get drunk really fast off of that. I don't know why. Maybe it has a lot of sugar or something. Whatever is made in it. People say, like, makgeolli is made out of dirty ingredients. So maybe that's why. I don't know. I don't know if you guys ever had makgeolli, but it's a very traditional rice wine, and I'm not a huge fan of it. Kind of like nigiri. Wasn't nigiri sushi? Yo, Blue Pill, what's up? Isn't nigiri sushi? It's kind of like makgeolli is kind of like horchata, but it feels like alcoholic horchata. I don't know if that makes sense. Bubble Mojo says, I tried real makgeolli from the countryside. It's way better and stronger. Really? I don't know what makgeolli I tried. I don't like it. I don't like makgeolli. Like sake? It's not like sake. Sake is more like soju. Makgeolli is more like horchata. It's like a milky drink. It's a white milky drink, and it tastes like it's hard to explain what it tastes like. It tastes like horchata, but minus the cinnamon and plus alcohol. Alright, this is the last lettuce wrap that I could do because this is all the meat that I have left. This is the last one. I'll chat. Show you guys the last one. The last lettuce wrap. We're gonna wrap it up like this. And then we're gonna turn it in. Make like this weird taco looking thing. This is it. This is for you. The last lettuce wrap. Cheers. Excuse me. Everything cost 24 bucks, including the 6-pack of beer. So the meat was $8 and the lettuce was $6, including the onion and the whatever this is, gochujang, the spicy bean paste. I've had rice wine on my brother-in-law's farm in Vietnam. Ew, rubbing alcohol? Wrong. Cheers. Thank you guys. Yeah, it's not bad, right? It's a decent price. This thing keeps turning off, so I'll just put it over here. Alright, I want to wash my hands, clean this up a little bit, and then we'll get to some unboxings. I also have dessert, too. Should I eat dessert first, or should I do the unboxings? Let's do the unboxings first, and then I'll get into the dessert. Let me get rid of this stuff. Stay here. Do you know what rubbing all alcohol tastes like? No. Sounds gross, though. Should I use one of these lettuce wraps to like clean up the absorb some of this? Damn, this is a big lettuce. There you go. This is an easy way to clean the oil. Excuse me. Now I have just a gross, oily lettuce. Ew. Alright. Let me clean this up. I'll be back in a second. Let me just take this off the table. Hopefully it's not too hot. Ooh. table's all dirty. Yeesh. Nice gaming chair graveyard you have there. Do you remember one of my gaming chairs is broken? Let me turn off the air conditioning and stuff too. Why did Everin get timed out? I can tell you why. Give me a second. Hold on. Okay, I can tell you why that guy got timed out. Hey Emery, sorry about that. The reason why that guy got timed out, Emery, is because... There you go. Let me check. Oh, Everin, sorry. The reason why Everin got timed out is because last year, there was a rule that was implemented in my chat by my mod that basically I didn't like when people used the word imagine. It's not that I didn't like them using the word imagine, but I didn't like people making imagine jokes because the jokes that they would make were so shitty. They were like very low level jokes. And they're not even jokes. They just wanted to say some shit like, oh, imagine wearing a hat or something like that. It was like just a way to talk shit, but in like a really shitty way. And it was like for me, it was like a very low level way to make a joke. And it was just like a troll. So I thought like, for me, I allow pretty much everything, but I hate it when the only thing I don't like is like non-funny stuff. Yeah, sarcasm, basically. So one of my mods made a rule that is if you wrote the word imagine, you would get banned for 69 seconds to prevent people from saying that word. But it wasn't a rule that I put in because first of all, I don't know how to put in that rule. So it wasn't me that did it. Secondly, since my mod did it, and he doesn't like, he's not even on Twitch anymore, but he's still like, you know, he's a good friend of mine. I don't know what he's doing now, but anyways, I can't take off the rule. I tried a couple times to do it, and I cannot find it. 100%. There's no way to do it. I can't. I don't know how to do it. I have to ask him or something like that. I don't even know if he did it because it doesn't say who put the rule on my chat. But anyways. It's a rule, so stream elements, if you type imagine, you'll get shot. 69 seconds. Sounds like mods are AWOL. If we type that word, you get timed out. Yeah, sometimes you don't get timed out. I don't know, sometimes it doesn't work. We can time out others with that too. Can you really? Reset the bot? I don't know how. Free Kick said, imagine getting timed out for saying imagine. Yeah, a lot of people are doing that. Like, okay, it's not a rule that I want to put in here, but it's like, I can't take it out, because I don't know how to take it out. Maybe I should send a message to my mod, my old mod. Let me turn off the air conditioning really quick. It's too cold in here. So yeah, that's why that guy got timed out. Alright, let's do some unboxings. And then I have some dessert. So I wanted to really test out this this filter, and I put the filter on here, but it doesn't really seem to work very well. And I think it only really works if light is pointing into the camera. So all of these lights are pointing away from the camera, so it doesn't really work very well. But what this is supposed to do is supposed to give like a halation, like a very exaggerated halation, as well as kind of smooth out some of the things. So basically how this lens, this is the same lens, so I bought 2 of them. This is the, zoom in on this. This is the Moment 10mm 67, this is the Moment 10% 67mm Cinebloom Diffusion. That's what this is. And this is the same thing. So I wonder, what if I stack 2 of them on top of each other? And they were on sale on Amazon for like 20 something dollars. I think it was like $25. So if I stack 2 of these, I think that the effect will be double, equivalent to 20% filter. So I don't know if you can really tell. But what this does is that it just diffuses the light in a certain way. Probably not, huh? Can't really tell very well. Where's the kbbq? I just ate it. But if I put this, yeah, you can see it, right? You see how big this light looks? It looks really big. So that's the point that it's supposed to do. But I think it doesn't really work unless light is going into the lens. So let me try it with this guy. There you go. Yeah, see, that works a little bit. You can see that the light is like diffusing the way the filter is diffusing the way that the light is coming out a little bit, like that. Like it's kind of foggy. It's a noticeable difference. It seems brighter to me. Yeah, it's supposed to make, so this is called halation. And let me take it off. This is called halation. Yeah, you can see it. Oh, you are a Jedi? Oh shit. Alright, it doesn't really work that well with the red. How do I change the color? Oh, I double click it. Look at that! Damn, this looks crazy. There. Yeah, pretty cool, right? So it works well with these kind of lights. So you can see that the light is getting diffused a little bit more. Let me take one of these off. And then you can kind of see it a little bit. How much of a difference this thing makes. Right? So if you look on the outside of the light, you can see that the light kind of extends more. If I take this off completely, you can see what it looks like completely without any of the filters. So look at that. There's no light coming. It's only like on the light itself, right? But once you put one of these guys on, then it kind of makes like a. This thing is also supposed to kind of smooth out your skin a little bit and make things just look softer. So yeah, you can see it a little bit. Dull bulb. Yeah, it's a light tube. I wonder if I could put it on this lens too. These aren't the same size, but we'll see. Let's try it. So this one is a 52mm. So this is a 67. Do I have a 52 to 67 converter? Maybe not. Oh, I do. Okay, here we go. So what I'm gonna do is you can't really see this, but what I'm gonna do is I'm going to attach this step-up ring because this is a 62 millimeter filter, but the camera that I have over here, this one, is a 52. So we're just gonna convert the size so that it could fit. I'm gonna put it on. See if this kind of makes a difference on this main lens. There we go. Alright, so I put it on. Look at that. Wow. Okay. Look at that. These are not ND filters, these are cinema filters. Look at that. Do you guys see that? The power that's emitting from it, exuding from the light. So much strength. it looks like Ultra Instinct. Where's the, yeah. Oh, whoa. It definitely gets stronger the brighter it is. Wow, it looks cool. Oh, and there's a, do you guys see this too? Do you see this blue, like, flare? Do you see that? It's going on my stomach. It's right here. See this blue flare? It also creates that kind of thing too. There's a flare. You can see that. It's going to my chin. And then it goes down. You can see like this blue flare. Wow, that's cool. That's pretty interesting. Did you watch Dragon Ball Super? I didn't. I only ended at like Dragon Ball Z. Holy shit, look at this. Damn. What am I even holding? You can't even tell. Whoa, dude. I'm getting beamed up. Kamehameha, dude. That's crazy how that effect works. This is a live effect. This isn't like some post-processing kind of thing. You know, this isn't some After Effects kind of thing. Kamehameha. Yeah. Can I make it brighter? Yeah. Hadouken. It's my mouth laser. Dude, that's crazy. Hey, want to become famous? Hell yeah. Bigfollowspace.com. Cool. Yeah, this is all legit. This is real stuff. No post-processing. This is a cinematic filter. This looks so fucking crazy. This looks crazy, dude. Wow. Alright, enough fun with this. Anyways, we got this filter. So, that's what the filter is supposed to do. I hope it looks kind of good. I don't think you'll really see a difference on this lens because I have a glass in front of it that is it's for use for my teleprompter. So basically that glass right in front of me already kind of reduces the contrast a little bit. You can kind of tell that some of the darks are a little bit crushed. It's due to that like effect of putting glass in front of it, especially dirty glass. So that glass has a lot of dust because I don't clean it. Anyways, now I have it on this guy. I wonder, can I do this? What does this look like? Let's try this. I'm gonna put torch on, and then Does this do anything? No? It doesn't do anything? Oh. No? Alright, that failed experiment. I thought that might look kind of cool. Okay, that obviously doesn't work. But yeah, I was really like expecting this lens to be pretty cool, and this is probably like the last big thing that I wanted from this this drop. So let me show you guys some other stuff that I got. I have all this. Boom. We're gonna do unboxing stream. And so we have all of this shit that we're gonna unbox today. I spent all my budget on this stuff when I should have saved it for complexcon. Let's go in starting from smallest to largest, shall we? We're going with this, then this, then this, then this, then this. And then this last. Will John get mad at Roy's story again? It depends if he asks a question that's like, you know, some people come in here and then, you know, Roy's story, he's a cool guy and he's been in the stream for a long time. But some people, they just get comfortable and they just want to like ask, they just want to say stuff in the chat. That's like, what's the point in you saying this? It's like not even like it's not even a question that needs an answer, you know? You just want to say something. So, but it's in the form of a question, like it's asking me, like, hey John, you wanna, you know, blah blah blah, and it's like, dude, what's the point of you asking me this? You don't even want to know what the answer is. I'm not asking questions. All right, cool. What's up, Roy Story? I bought some gaff tape. So this is tape right here. This is black gaff tape, very common to use on sets. I needed this for an upcoming project that I'm gonna do, and I'll show you guys a little bit more about this gaff tape. So it's basically a replaceable tape that is non-destructive, and it's black. And yeah, I'll show you guys more about this as I open up more stuff. Oh, here it is. I also got multicolored gaff tape too. So we got black and multicolor. Awesome. And these are really good for like labeling stuff. So I got like small versions. Here we go. Ooh. So anyways, that whole thing about asking questions was like, goes back to how much I dislike dumb jokes, and that's the reason why Imagine was banned. Like, if you're gonna make a joke, make it funny, please. Please. Or just don't try. I bought a leather, like, this is like a fake leather. This is a thing for my laptop. Hopefully, let's see if this works. I bought a case for my laptop. And where is my laptop? Oh, here. Hey, where is it? Where's my laptop? Where did it go? What the? Oh, here it is. Okay, so the reason why I bought this case for my laptop was because this is the case that I already use for my laptop, and it has pockets in here, but the problem with this case is that it does not fit in this bag that I bought, the Bape one. So with the laptop and the case combined, you can see that it's a little too big, so it doesn't really fit very well. So if I use the laptop by itself, this is my laptop, by the way. This is a Razer 13-inch laptop. It will fit perfectly in here, but the problem with this case, or this bag, is that there's no protection in here from anything. There's no like padding or anything like that. So if I put my laptop in there, there's a high chance of it's gonna get scratched up or something like that. So I bought this kind of leather pouch. And it's not a real leather, it's like a synthetic leather. And it has felt on the inside, gray felt. And I like this brown color. I was gonna get the black one, but we'll see. And so hopefully, if I just put this laptop in here. I like the way that the brown leather looks. Kind of coffee look. Put this in here. Ooh, look at that! Okay, the real test is if I can zip it up. Uh-oh. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. Uh-oh. Oh! Uh-oh. This bag is too small. Oh no! It's not gonna work? Uh-oh. It's not gonna work. It's too small. Oh shit. This is like the smallest case that I could get. Oh, fuck. It peeks out in the end. Ah, oh, dude, this case is this bag is just too small. That's not good. Now you need another laptop to fit in that bag. Unless I could find like a more skinnier case. Damn. This bag is quoted to fit 13-inch laptops in it. And it does fit 13-inch laptops in it, but it doesn't fit a 13-inch laptop that has like a protection on it. It just doesn't have any protection. Maybe if it was just like a little bit bigger. Oh, that sucks. Should I return this case? It's kind of nice, but that was the whole reason why I bought it. Maybe I'll return it. I'll just be like, it doesn't fit my laptop. Or maybe I need... No. Huh. It's not gonna fit. It's nice though. Know anybody with a sewing machine just restitched the zipper about ½ an inch out on the corner? I do not know anyone with a sewing machine. Okay. So it's clear to me that with the laptop in here, it's barely gonna fit anything else. I don't know if you guys could tell, but yeah, maybe I could do that. I don't know. That sucks. Okay, I'm gonna return this. I'm gonna tell them. The good thing about Amazon is that if you buy anything off Amazon, they basically just accept returns without any questions asked. So that sucks. Okay, anyways, that's that. Yeah, I don't really have a way to like prevent my laptop from scratching while in there. And it's already getting scratched up a lot. Oh. We tried. No big deal. Alright. So anyways, that's that. Alright, what's next? This one? What is this? I don't remember what this is. I usually do these unboxing streams on the weekday. If I do have anything to unbox on Tuesdays, but since I didn't go out today, we'll just unbox this right now. Oh, this is what I got. Is there a battery in here? There's like a battery label on here, but I bought this thing. I put this in the Discord, so I put a link to this. This is the Conan lightweight portable photo partner MT55, and for whatever reason, this was 50% off on Amazon. So the original price is like $30, which is already relatively cheap. 50% off, it came out to be $15. So I was like, I don't necessarily need one, but I might as well. 15 bucks. I can definitely use it. And so it's like a very compact tripod. And I think it goes up to 4 feet or something like that. So it's like, it's pretty small. And I have one already kind of like this one. But I guess it would help to have 2 of these because I usually do broadcasting, which requires like multiple tripods, and I have 2 larger tripods, the ones that I'm using right now. I don't know if you could see it from this angle. No, you can't see it because of the chairs, but there's 2 cameras and they both have larger tripods. But this one, you know, for 15 bucks, it's pretty decent, right? Made from aluminum metal. It might have a little spot for like a remote too, that maybe was not included with this. It's made out of a decent sturdy metal. It looks good. There we go. Look at that. And then you can kind of adjust the height of that, bring that guy down. And it has a really tough... I was afraid of this kind of thing. So I heard that this is kind of cheap, but it seems to be, you know, it's pretty decent. Like the ball head, it's not bad. And it extends. See how high it extends to. Alright, well, we'll see how cheap the build quality is on this. So extending it is a little bit awkward, but not bad. Nice. Look at that. This is the highest it goes. Not bad. And I'm sitting down right now. And this is only $15. So if you guys are in need of like a compact tripod, this is probably a good option for you. It does look like it's crooked for some reason. Why is it crooked? Do I not have this set up correctly? It's crooked. What the hell? You guys can't tell, but it's like, it's crooked by a little bit. Okay, now you can tell if I turn it this way. You see how it's like this? It's crooked. Alright, that's what you get for $15. It's crooked! Does it come with the remote? It's kind of crooked. Oh yeah, it comes with the remote. That's cool. Look at it. Comes with a little Bluetooth Bluetooth remote right here. That's pretty good. And then you can put it in the little pocket thing. Seems like a steal. Yeah, $15. Good deal for this. I mean, it is crooked, which is a little annoying if you try to set this up correctly. Slightly crooked. Maybe one of the legs is a little bit taller than the other. But, excuse me. Or maybe it's bent or something, I don't know. It is crooked a little bit. But $15, you can't really complain. Right? And it also has a little bag. It's pretty cool. So, oops. The remote fell off. Definitely not a perfect tripod. And I would be kind of weary of putting like a heavy camera on this because it's very lightweight. But yeah, pretty good. Not bad. I think its best thing to do is to like put it on a table. Yeah, this is pretty good. How do you... yeah. Nice! So you can put this on a table and you just have the camera set up here. I have another one almost exactly like this. Where did I put it though? Is it over here? Yeah, I have another one like this, but I don't know where I put it. It's somewhere around here. I gotta go look for it, but yeah, pretty similar. And then you can fold it up to be compact. I think the other one that I bought was better quality. That one was about $20-something. So that one was a little bit better, but you're paying a little bit more for that. But yeah, this is pretty good. I'm down with it. There we go. Compact tripod. Awesome. Alright, so that's that. Oh, you can also reformat it too. So it has like center axis removable foot converted to selfie stick. You can take it out and then you can get like a monopod selfie stick kind of thing. How do you do that? Hold on. Let me see that. How do you do that? Like this? Oh, I see. So you unscrew this part and then this thing comes out. This is like a stopper, I guess. And this thing comes off and now you have a selfie stick. Oh, nice. And it's a pretty decent one too. How do you extend it? Like that. Uh-huh, pretty good. So now we have a monopod selfie stick situation going on. If you want to put it back, you just bring it back here, put the stopper back on. Oh, whoops. And there you go. All right, cool. Impressive. 15 bucks. This will help out when I do some outdoor. If I need something that's kind of compact tripod kind of thing, That'll help out a lot. Although I don't like how it's crooked, a little bit, slightly crooked. But it's not a big deal. Alright, cool. So that's that. Alright, let's get into some things that are a little bit bigger. This guy. Oh! Wait, maybe this one is not really related to the other things. So let's open this one first, the big one, and then we'll get back to this one. Alright, so this is the biggest one that I bought. And this one's gonna be related to the tape that I bought, the gaff tape. And I'll show you guys this. So I bought this for maybe about like 50 bucks, and it looks like this. What is this, you ask? John, what is this? Let me show you. Whoa! I bought a tool bag. A tool bag. Yo, awesome. This is a really crazy tool bag too. So this is the CLC 15 something, 1540 or something like that, tool bag. And it's for use with like professional HVACing and stuff like that. But we're gonna use this for something else. And it's going to be involved with my other project over there. And I'll show you. So basically what I've made is reusable zip tie too. I didn't have to cut it off. This project that I'm working on is a not portable, but it's a movable streaming station. And I'm getting all the parts slowly. This is going to help a lot with carrying all the cables and all the other junk with this thing, but it is basically a bag to hold all our beers. You're gonna do construction now? No. I found out through this, so I watched a video called the Video Production Cart by DSLR Shooter, and this was one of the products that he recommended. This is a tool bag, and basically we're gonna use this to put stuff like this on here. This is why I bought this. And there should be a little strap here. So basically what I want to do is I'm gonna be working on doing a little bit of live streaming production. I'm doing some gigs that involve that, and this is going to help out making those productions a lot easier. So we'll have like this very easily portable, like if we need to go on location to a spot to stream or do video production, for example. Let's take out some of these gaff tape. One of these guys too. Let me set this up and then I'll show you what it looks like. So it'll allow me to travel with my gear a lot easier. Chad, what's your 3 favorite colors? I only want to travel with 3 of these. I like the neon yellow. I think I like the pink too. And maybe blue or green. I only want 3 of these. What's the 3 best colors? Chat. I'm gonna go with these 2. You guys can pick one more. I'm gonna leave the other 2. Green, orange, or blue. I wanna say blue because blue is the most different than all of these. Right? I mean, orange is pretty good too. They're all good colors. Honestly, I don't want to carry all the colors though. I just want 3. I'm most likely gonna bring the pink. Most likely gonna bring this yellow. Fishing bag. Maybe blue. Are these good colors to bring? Blue. Yeah, maybe blue. This one's like it has high visibility. You have too much spare time, get a job, dude. I did. Fortunately, I did. But if I didn't have a job, it's not about me getting a job. It's about places hiring me. I've been looking for a job for the past year. 2 years. 2 years. I've been unemployed for basically 2 years and doing like random like freelance stuff. And this is related to the freelance stuff. So I have a freelance gig that I'll tell you guys about maybe soon, or if I'm allowed to tell you guys. There's a freelance gig that I'm gonna do soon, and this is going to be used on that set for that. John is the real man. Yeah, I'm working at Ross now. So there is like a little. This is the cool thing about this guy. Yeah, there's like a little strap here that you can put tape on here. So this is why I bought the tape. So you just got tape right there. And we're gonna put stuff like HDMI cables, like filters, lights. I have a light over here. Where's that light? This one. Little aperture light. Look at that light. Look at the halation on that. That looks cool, right? So we can put that in one of these pockets over here. There we go. Put that in a pocket right there. Or maybe I could put it on the inside. I get fucked up. We don't need this. So it comes with... There you go. It comes with this like organizer that we don't really need. Basically what we're gonna do for that is I'm gonna put a battery. Give me a second. This is a V-mount battery. Whoops. This is a V-mount battery, and we could just prop that into here, and that's going to be used to charge the lights. We got a V-mount right here. What field is it in? It's going to be in the entertainment and music field. I'll tell you. I'll post in the Discord about this, but soon I'll have this gig that I don't know if I'm allowed to really talk about or show you guys, but it might be kind of interesting. I'll probably tell you guys on the day of or the day before of the event, but I'm basically working on this live stream that's like a entertainment music live stream, so it'll be pretty cool. So yeah, I got the battery in here, I have a light, I have some tape on the end. So yeah, anyways, who was that guy that was telling me to get a job, dude? First of all, fuck you if you're making a joke. Second of all, this is for a job. And thirdly, tertiary, I did get a job. And fourthly, even if I didn't have a job, do you know how fucking hard it is to get a job? It's hard. We're fucking in Corona, dude. Fuck you. And thank you. I hope you're having a good day. Welcome to my stream. So that's what do I do? What else do I put on here? So we're supposed to put like HDMI cables in here and stuff. I have like a ton of HDMI cables. And this is the whole point of this. Let me show you guys. This is the broken chair. Do you guys see this? One of the wheels is off. The broken gaming chair. Which one is it? This one. Watch this. One of the wheels broke. So, let me take this thing out. Here we go. Woo! So this is the project that I'm working on. This is the video production cart. Basically, the point of this cart is that it's a folding cart, and attached to it I have a light. So, and I'm gonna attach cameras to this too. So there's like this magic arm that has a whatever that's called, the ball head, fluid ball head. And then you can fold it and unfold it. So I'm gonna unfold it in there, just like that. Maybe I could take out this so you can see it a little bit better. Let me move this out of the way. Whoops. Wheel this table out, and I'm gonna bring in, this is it, this is the cart. That I'm working on. This is basically an all-purpose production cart. Let me move that there. So it has a light that's attached to the cart, and then we're going to attach cameras to it, at least one, and then I'm going to put in some other stuff like something to hold light stands, and this is to hold cables and whatnot. We could put this thing here at the bottom underneath, so it has that going on, that situation. It has a battery that will power it up, and I do have another battery that's in my trunk right now that I forgot. Maybe I should grab it. It's the EcoFlow battery. So yeah, those are all stuff that I'm working on for this guy, this setup. I have actually a cart right now that I'm using. Let me show you guys. This is the cart that I use when I stream in my house. This is a IKEA cart, and this cart basically, it has like my monitor on it. This is where I read the chat, and it also has a power cord and like some other stuff to hold some other gear and whatnot. So whenever I stream, I use this cart. I just wheel it out and I put it against the table, and this is my like teleprompter camera setup right here. So this was the last project that I worked on, which was a DIY teleprompter that I'll probably make like a YouTube video out of at some point. I don't recommend on doing it though. So yeah, this is my home stream setup. And this one is going to be for doing streams outside. And I really got inspired doing this cart for my, whoops. This cart is going to be for like my podcast that I do outside, if I am going to return doing the podcast. So yeah, that's that. This is the cart. Maybe let me turn up the ISO on this. There you go, that's a little better. Expose it a little bit better. So yeah, that's that. This is the cart that I'm working on. There we go. Let me take off the tags and stuff. So I want stuff like this. This is a magic arm, and I attached a fluid head ball mount to this, ball head on here, and then I think I want to put this like on here. Something like this. But these clamp heads fucking suck. These are like super terrible clamp. Even if I just wiggle this around a little bit, it doesn't stick on it. So I need to find something that's a little bit better than this. Yeah, see, it wiggles. It's not very good. This is a terrible little thing. Maybe on here. Oh, that's a little bit better. It works better on something that's circular, I guess, than something that's not as circular. And then I could put a camera on here. And then I have the lighting set up right here. Built in. This is all built in. So, whoops. Yeah. Yo, Terry, what's up? Job making a production camera robot? Hey, Terry. Dude, I saw that you were in Philly. What's up, dude? You're in Philly with that Jones. Philadelphia. Hey, West Philadelphia. Born and raised. Let me show you my camera robot. Do you have a camera robot? Yo, let me see your camera robot. Let me see that shit. Yeah, send it over. Give me the link. We'll take a look. I'm gonna show you. I want to see the camera robot that you got. But yeah, I got inspired by a YouTube video, and I thought this would be pretty good. Like, if you go on location and you just need to bring like one cart, this thing will have everything on it. It has a camera attached to it. It has lighting. All you have to do is plug it in, or like turn on all the shit, and then it's like already all set up. It's similar to what you're making. Yo, let me see it. Let me see it. Right? I watched a video from DSLR video shooter, and he basically made that. He's like, oh yeah, if you want to go to like a school or something, you can just have this whole thing set up. And I was like, damn, that's tight. Like, if I want to do a like a podcast outside or something, which is what I want to do eventually, or if I want to do any type of video production, I could just bring this card around, which would be like super easy. The real thing is to get jobs, right? Let me see. Let's rig this up a little bit. Yeah, maybe you can show me some stuff that's like I could put on here, because I feel like this is not really that good. These little clamps fucking suck. That's what DSLR video shooter had. I didn't copy his exactly, but it's pretty close. Get the money, John. Yeah, I have a video gig, or actually it's a live streaming gig happening next week, and I'll give you guys more information on that. So it would be cool. Oh wait, you guys can't watch it. I forgot. You guys can't watch it because it's paid. Unless you guys buy a ticket. Buy a ticket. Alright, I'll let you guys know about it. Use super clamps instead. Yeah, I could use a super clamp. I have a lot of super clamps already. Like, I don't know if you guys can see this. Let me take this out. Maybe I can repurpose one of these or buy some more. But my whole crossbar setup in my room has like, these are all super clamps just because they're a little bit better. Like, this is a super clamp right here. But super clamps are kind of expensive. They're like 20 bucks. Anyways, yeah, we got a camera on here. We have the light. This is the Falcon Eyes 18 or whatever, and then I have a camera on here. I'm not really like, I feel like this camera could easily just fall any second because this fucking arm sucks. These little friction arms are so shitty. You need like a good friction arm. So I'll probably get one, but the good friction arms are pretty expensive. They're like $80 each. The one I use one for this camera right here, actually. That one's a good friction arm. with the super clamp. But yeah. What chair are you using nowadays? I'm using this crappy chair that I bought. This one is, it's like a bar stool. It goes pretty high though. So the whole point of this stool is that you can kind of lean on it. You can be like pseudo standing for a little bit. So it's pretty high. And it has chrome. There's like there's a foot thing there too. So that's the chair that I'm using these days when I'm doing like my home streams. Bright tangerine makes a really nice friction arm. Really? Bright tangerine? I'll make a note of that. Where's the office chair that you bought before? They're over here. I have 2 office chairs, but I was using the office chair at the beginning of the stream, but for whatever reason it kept falling down like slowly. So I think I have to recalibrate something. Maybe it's loose or something like that. So I switched to this one. Slowly kept getting lower and lower. Bright tangerine friction arm or magic arm. I'm just gonna put arm. Bright tangerine arm. Which one do we got? This one, bright tangerine lightweight rod bracket. That's not it. Maybe it's not on Amazon. It's more for camera monitors. Ooh. Bright tangerine arm. Ooh, dude! Are you talking about this? This shit is fucking $200. God damn. Well, 347 bucks? Holy shit. 211? Jeez, these are expensive ass arms. 117. The one that I have now is the Kupo arm. And that one's pretty good. And I bought it for 80 bucks. Which is like still kind of a lot than I want to spend on one. They're worth it. $200, dude. Holy shit. That's more than the camera. I'm just kidding. It's not more than the camera, but that is expensive. Damn. I think I'll stick with the coupon ones. Noga is the best magic arm. Oh shit. I almost said something I wasn't supposed to say. No. I won't say it again. Magic arms. These guys? Oh, these are pretty reasonable. So these are similar to the one that I have. I have the coupon one, which is I'll show you. It's the one that I'm using right now to zoom down on this. This guy. This one. Coupon Max. And it's 102. Damn, it went up in price. I think I bought it for like 90 or something like that. This is the one that I have. This one's pretty good too. Nope. Okay. This one. Hey, focus. That one. Damn, 140. Holy shit, dude. It is expensive. And it's on sale. Damn, the knob is a little better. Uh-huh. I see. It has a ratchet. And it has kind of like a built-in It has a built-in like camera ball head kind of thing over here. The one that I have has one too, which is this one. It has this thing. Oh shit, what the hell? It has this guy, which is pretty good. This one's pretty good. Where you mount the camera on there. If you're gonna use it for camera mounting, this one's pretty decent. But I see. And it's cheaper. Is there a used one? Oh no. 95. Oh, with $15 shipping? Hell no. Oh shit. Expensive. Whew. It's a lot of money. There's no business like show business, huh? Like YouTube business. Damn. Alright. Maybe I'll look into that. I don't need that shit right now. But I'll look into it. So anyways, yeah, this is the next project that I'm working on. It's a camera robot, like Terry says. It's basically just a cart on wheels that has cameras and lights attached to it. The one that DSLR video shooter had was... It had a boom arm too, but I don't think I'm going to put a boom arm on this. I kind of want to, but like working with the boom arm is kind of tricky. Let me show you guys what I did spend my money on though. There's a joke in here. Would not spend $100 on a magic arm, but will spend $100 on this last unboxing that I have. Alright, chat. One more unboxing. Here we go. Oops. Let me unbox it from the other side. This is the last unboxing. And before I go to the last unboxing, cheers. Cheers to you guys, brothers. This is for you. Alright. Woo. I hate my floor. I realize you guys don't see my floor that much, but I really hate the cherry hardwood. I mean, it doesn't look too bad on this camera, but like in person, it's just like not a good color. And after I moved in, they started redoing the floors in the other apartments, and now they're gray hardwood floors, and they look way better. Damn. Alright, this is what I bought. First of all, I bought a sand tan beanie. And this is a receipt. I don't want to show those because it might have my address on there. But there was a sale on this website called Proper. So the only reason why I wanted to buy it was because I wanted to buy this. And this is a fuzzy cardigan by my brand called Pleasures that I bought a cardigan off of. It's cardigan season. This is on sale. 20% off. I'll show you guys. It's a grandma cardigan. Here we go. The grandma cardigan. Ooh, look at that. Let's try it on. And then if I just spent a little bit more, I was able to get free shipping. So that's why I bought the beanie and stuff. Anyways, let's try this cardigan on. Size medium, I think, right? Because they were out of the large size. I think this is a medium. So it doesn't fit like oversized like the other one. Oh, it fits pretty well. Look at that. That's a no for me, dog. Really? You guys aren't feeling this? You guys aren't feeling this? It looks good, right? Ajuma? Ajuma? Yeah, it is kind of Ajuma-ish. Dude, I really like this filter. Okay, I don't know if you guys could tell, but the filter that I got, that I just put on here, it's adding a kind of contrast and a softness to the way this looks. The texture. It's adding texture to my image. It looks really good. I'm trying to make it look cinematic. You guys aren't liking this? I guess this is kind of like an Ajuma cardigan, right? Ajumai. It is size too small because they were sold out of larges. So this is a medium, I believe. But I think it fits okay. What did the girl tell about your getup the other day? The girl. The other day. What? The cardigan is nothing special. You bought it because it's pleasures. What do you mean it's nothing special? Where are you gonna find furry cardigans like this? It is special because it's has this weird, you know, this fabric and this color too. If you can find me the same thing, same cardigan, then I'll admit that it's nothing special. I mean, it's not like super special. It's not like a very unique cardigan. I'll give it up, but I don't think you can really find. It's like also it's classic. Like it's not too out there, you know. It's not fucking like neon green glow in the dark shit. But at the same time, it's like, you know, it's useful. You know, it's like it's not crazy out there. It's very classic, like. And it's not like very common to find this shit, right? The girl in the Amazon pop-ups. Oh, she said that fits trash. That's what you're talking about. It matches my hat. Kind of. This hat is supposed to be black. This is supposed to be a black hat, but it's like it's faded because of all the gross shit on it. Anyways, it works well. This is supposed to look like fucking, what's that guy? The guy from Nirvana. His cardigan. It's like a punk rock cardigan. This fucking guy talking shit, guilty-free gaming. This is you're gonna say the guy from Nirvana who killed himself is not, nothing special, Alright, you wanna see something that's nothing special? This is nothing special. This is just a plastic, this is like a plain t-shirt. Plain sand t-shirt that says pleasures in green. Embroidery. And I brought this because it's just pleasures. Okay, I'll admit on this one. I'll admit it on this one. This is just a plain t-shirt with green embroidered. But it was 20% off. And it's a nice color. Sand. My, you know, look at that. Plain. Plain. There we go. Plain. Plain but versatile. You know what I mean? I wish I could, like, this camera is like too low because it was made for me to be sitting down, but. John, I should stop watching Bear Grylls. Why are you feeling the need to take a piss? Dude, it's really dark here. Maybe let me... Does this help at all? Oh, now the light's coming from down here and it's bouncing off the ground. It looks kind of spooky now. Alright, this looks better. Anyways, yeah. So I bought a cardigan season for the fall winter. It was on sale. I'll admit it's not like the most unique special cardigan, but I don't think you can really find cardigans like this, and the appeal to it is that it is you know, very classic, and it was kind of the same one that the guy from Kurt Cobain similar to the one that Kurt Cobain wore. And this one, yeah, of course, yeah, this one's just a plain one that has branding on it. And I bought 2 beanies just because I wanted the free shipping. I bought a gray Carhartt beanie. I think it's kind of like a green. It's called Thyme, so it's like a gray green. And I bought this tan. The color is Tanami. It's like a tan Carhartt piece. What store? I bought it off a store called Proper. Proper. So anyways, yeah. That's my unboxing. It was a 20% off. I showed you guys everything. Oof. Show it? Show what? I should take a breath and forget everything I have learned. Should I wear everything? Let's try it. Let's try wearing everything. I'm gonna take my shirt off. Ooh. Strip tease right here. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Sexy music. The Popper? What Popper? The store that I bought it off of is called Proper. Proper. It's a store in Long Beach, and they also have one in Texas. Proper. Alright. Here we go. Let's try it on. There we go. I'm really into these kind of muted colors. Like, I used to just wear black, and then I got really into gray, and now I'm getting into these kind of like earthy, off gray colors, even though they're like kind of related to gray. This is a tan, and they got a mauve, and then another tan, like a sand color. Look at it. It looks good, right? Who's the guy that said I'm not about it? Does this not look good to you? It looks okay, right? I look okay. You don't think I look okay? Your forehead looks like mine? Yeah, I'm balding. Starting to bald. My hairline is receding like a lot. Time for me to start some Rogaine or whatever. I need to get a haircut too. My hair's too long. Looks good, Daddy. Thank you. Emo hair? What is emo hair? Like down in the front? Like that? I look like Jin? Like this? Dude, I hate it. I hate it when people wear their beanie like this. Where they wear the beanie and then it goes off the back of their head. Like this. Dude, I hate it when people wear their beanie like this. I used to wear this like this maybe like 10 years ago because that was like the trend. But people still do it. It doesn't look good. Like this. Especially not on me because my forehead is too big. My hairline. It makes me look more bald. But for people who are not bald, it doesn't look good anyways still. Like, why is it half off your head? I don't get it. Airplane can land on that forehead? Yeah, I have a large forehead. I'll admit, I have a large forehead. But it's gonna be you one day, chat. You guys are gonna be the same. Alright. What's my uptime? on this stream? Let me check. 2 hours and 30 minutes only? Holy shit. Damn. Your viewership's pretty low. Alright, my viewership. My stream time is a lot lower than I thought. 2 hours more? I don't have anything else left for you guys. Maybe I'll stream for like another 15 minutes and then I gotta clean this place up. But I don't have anything else left. Like, the color's good. It's like a purple mauve. I like it. What time is complexcon tomorrow? I'm planning to go at like 12ish, 12 to 1, around that time. So that's when I'm trying to go. I wanted to go there earlier, but I have to do something in the morning really quick. So I'll do the complexcon stream afterwards. Invite Soa TV. I don't really know her, so I don't know. No idea what complexcon is. Complexcon is an event that is about streetwear. So it's like, how can I explain this? All these streetwear brands get a booth at this event and they sell exclusive stuff. And there's also concerts and there's like a food court kind of thing with like these food brands and stuff like that. Anyways, it's just like a special event for like streetwear lifestyle kind of shit. That's what complexcon is. If you know Complex the magazine, that's basically what that is. I just get my shirt at Walmart. Walmart. Oh, okay. Yeah, the shirt's kind of expensive because it's just a basic shirt, but it has embroidery on it, and they charge extra. It was like $30, but I got the 20% off, so it came out to be like 20 something. And then this cardigan was $100, but 20% off it was 80. So I spent like 100 on these, and then I think I bought the other two beanies. These were like 20 something. Just so I could get the free shipping, because shipping was like another. How much was the shipping? The shipping was kind of expensive. It was like $15 or something like that. So if I just added a couple more beanies, basically these beanies came for free. So yeah. All right, chat. Dude, I really like this filter. This filter looks awesome. It adds a kind of like non-digital grain. You know, can you guys see it? It adds like this contrast, this softness, like this kind of matte-ness to the image. I don't know if it's because it's my monitor. I don't think it's the monitor, because I have like a matte monitor. But it adds like this matte texture. Like the contrast is a little bit different, and I don't know, it's like softer. I don't know if you guys can kind of see what I'm talking about, but yeah, it looks really good, right? Do you guys agree? Agree or disagree? I really like this filter. And I have the filter on this lens too, but this one doesn't really, maybe because it's the lighting doesn't really work as well. Let me reduce this one. And then you get this one. This effect on the light. Like that. The halation. Halation. You guys see that? That's so cool. If I take this off... Alright, let me take the lens off. Again, this is the Cinebloom 10%. If I take this thing off, this is what the light looks like normally into the lens. It looks kind of cool still, even if without that. It's like kind of coming out a little bit, but this kind of adds a kind of, you guys see that? It makes it bigger and diffused more. So basically this lens is like, it has particles in it that diffuse the light. Oh! What the? What happened? It fell off the fucking tripod. What the hell? It fell off the tripod. Did I not put it on securely? I guess I didn't put it on securely. Oh my god. Is it still good? Alright, we're still good. Oh! Oh! Damn! That spooked me. I was scared. I broke it. Holy shit. I was a bit scared. Whew. 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 I guess it was the little like quick disconnect plate wasn't on correctly, and as I was like moving it, it fell off. How much was it? How much was what? The filter? The filter I bought for like $24. It was on sale because normally they're like $50 or something like that. Was it $24? Maybe it was $34? No, yeah, it was $34. Yeah, right. It was $34. Normally they're about like $50 to $60. The cheapest that I've seen it is like $45, but then there's always like tax and shipping, which makes it like around $50. But there was, for some reason, there was like a sale on Amazon and they went down to like 35 or something like that. So I was like, oh shit. So then I just bought two. And then the cool thing is that you can, so they make a 5%, 10%, and 20%. So what you could do is you can stack them on top of each other. So I just got the 10% and then you can put two on top of each other and then you get the 20%, which is kind of cool. So I can use, I only want the 10% because the 10% is like enough of a subtle effect. Once you put the 20% on, it gets like a little too crazy. But I think this is pretty good. Oh, the camera. The camera, this camera is the Alpha 6500. So that camera is probably around like $700, $600, $700 used. If you buy it new, I don't think you can buy it new because it's a really old camera. But if you were to buy it new, it's probably like a $900 camera or something like that. But I bought it used, and it's old, so I bought it for about like $700. I got a good deal on this camera because I bought this camera including two lenses, and both lenses are around like $200 to $400, and I got the whole package. So the camera and two lenses for really cheap. I bought it for $700 for the camera and two lenses. So I got a good deal, but it's really old, so I wanna sell it and upgrade it to a better one. But I don't have another camera to replace it. Actually, I do have another camera to replace it, but yeah, maybe I should return it or sell it and then get a new one. Or maybe I'll wait for a new camera to come out. The A7C2. We'll see. But yeah. The one thing that I don't like about this camera is that the screen doesn't flip out. So I can't see it. All my other cameras, like this camera that I'm looking at, I could see myself in the camera because the screen flips out. And this one, the screen flips out, you can't see it. And this camera, the screen doesn't flip out, but it's just like a small camera. What is your dream camera? The FX3. This is my dream camera. Well, my dream camera would be like an Ari Alexa. Like my super dream camera, like the one that's unattainable, is this camera, the Ari Alexa. This is a cinema camera that they film movies with. And this is $36,000, and not including the lens. Add to cart. The lenses are like, let's see, Ari Signature Prime. The lenses are like, one lens is $26,000. So the camera plus the lens is like $60,000 already. It's like 2 cars worth, and that's just one lens. Like if you want other lenses too, you have to spend like 26,000. But the camera that is attainable, more attainable, that is more ideal for me is the FX3. This one. This is a like sub $4,000 camera. And this is like a video camera right here. Very compact video camera. No EVF, specifically made for video. And then you get like these kind of setups. This is what it looks like. It's pretty small, actually. Like this camera right here. It's relatively small. I mean, bigger than any of my cameras, but this is the camera that I aspire to buy eventually. This camera. It looks like that. With the audio interface to it. How about the Red Dragon? There's a Red Dragon? You mean the Komodo? Is there a Red Dragon? Red Dragon camera? Is there a dragon? Oh, there is a dragon. Red Epic M Dragon. Oh, interesting. I don't know what version the dragon is, but the one that everyone has is the Komodo. Maybe this one is like the newer one, and then there's one that's newer, which is the Raptor. The newest one is the Raptor. But yeah, I would prefer to get the FX3 over this. But these are good because these cameras are cinema cameras. Whoa, there's cars. Yeah, this is the Raptor V. This one. This is the newest one. $28,000, dude? Jesus. That is $10,000 cheaper than an Arri Alexa, but that's really expensive. But yeah, these are like legit cinema cameras that you can film movies and shit with. The FX3 is more like a cinema camera that you could just use professionally. And it's not so much that you like, you can't make like a YouTube, not a YouTube, you can't make like a Netflix series with it, but these are like, you're making movies at that point. Hollywood, Netflix type of shit. The Red cameras. So, I mean, if I'm gonna spend $24,000, I feel like spending that much money on a camera is not worth it. You can get similar quality. I mean, here's the thing. When it comes to cameras, the jump between a $300 camera and a $600 camera is pretty big. The jump between a $600 camera to a $1,400 camera is also very big, but not as big as the jump. 300 to 600 is a really big jump. 600 to 1200 is a big jump, but not as big as the previous jump. And then the bigger jumps that you make, like if you go from 1400 to 3500, it's like the gap is even smaller. And then the gap between the $3,500 camera and $3,500, the gap between a $3,500 camera and a $24,000 camera is pretty small. So it's like, you know, it really depends on what you're using it. Netflix has a list of approved cameras. Yeah, I heard that the cheapest camera that you can get that's Netflix approved is like $6,000 or something like that. And if it's the Sony FS6 or something like that. Would you want to be an indie director? Not really. Being a director is not really like, doesn't really interest me as much. The whole like writing and directing is not as interesting to me because those are like non-tech related parts of a job. The more I'm related to is like the tech parts. So it's like, it would be like lighting director or like a gaff, like putting up the equipment and stuff like that. And dealing with the cameras and stuff. So I'm more that type of person. Honestly, I'm not really that much of a creative person. There's like two different parts when it comes to video production or like just making videos in general. You need the creative part, and then you don't need it, but it also requires the technical part. I'm more of a technical person than I am a creative person. You can totally be a creative person that's like, you want to do the directing and the writing and stuff like that. You know what it's supposed to look like. And you may not have any knowledge about the tech. And that's like good. That's how, like, you know, you might see a lot of streamers who are really like, they have high viewership and their content is really good, but their stream looks like shit. You know, like they're using webcams and whatnot. And then you have streamers like me who, like, my setup looks really nice, but my personality is not that good. You know what I mean? So that's kind of where I'm at. You're looking like a snack, says Proxy T. Thank you. I appreciate it. First time chatter. Appreciate you. Cheers to you, brother or sister. Cheers to you. Cheers. All right, we finished the beer. All right, guys, the time is now 10 p.m. I dig the flannel jacket. It makes you look cozy. It's actually a cardigan. It's a cardigan. And it's like it's made from like a weird fur kind of thing. Ajuma cardigan. I just bought it. Anyways, thank you guys for coming in today. I think I'm gonna wrap this one up. I don't really have much else left. We hit the 3-hour mark. I'm an hour underneath my typical time, but it's okay. No big deal. See who else I can raid. If you guys have any more questions, I'll be happy to answer it before the raid goes through. Who is this? I got a gifted sub to this. Oh, it's Ruby Teacher. I came at the ending. Yeah, it's pretty late. It's like almost 10:30. Let me send you guys off to Two minutes for roughing?
It's better, and if something changes...
Let's join 2 minutes for roughing stream. Hell yeah. Yeah, 2 minutes for roughing. Let's go. Or Naoki travel. Let's go. 2 minutes for roughing. Former Tekken competitor teach you? I could. But whenever I stream Tekken or do anything Tekken related, no one watches. Oh, 2 minutes for roughing. Let me get the raid started. 2 minutes for roughing. Okay. If you are interested in Tekken, you have to learn this. You have to learn this. Here we go. This controller is connected to my cameras changing and stuff like that. So if you see that going on, that's what that is. You have to know Korean backdashing. Alright, chat. Have a good one, everyone. I'll see you guys tomorrow at complexcon. I'm gonna do an IRL stream. And have a good night. Stay safe. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, everyone. Oh shit, I don't have the command to initiate the raid. It says raiding. Oh fuck. Okay, I just have to wait for this to work. That sucks. It just says raiding. 2 minutes for roughing with 23 viewers. Damn. Alright, we gotta wait. Whenever the raid goes through, let me know. And then, if you guys have any questions, I guess I'll answer them. Because we have to wait for the raid to go through, like manually. Oh, it's going through. It's going through. 3, 2, 1. All right, bye guys. See ya.
Not to live out on the street from it cold and freezing, not having anything, and trying to rely
Bye everyone.
on different